Hello everybody and welcome to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander here with Skankel as we bring you some action during the off season. This is a custom match between TVT and Econ, the Vortex versus Eschaton Sonata in a best of 3 for you this Friday evening. The game kicking off at 9 p.m. sharp. So, Skankel, how has the holidays been treating you?
Oh, bro, that's solid. Well, good evening, everyone. Yo, where's my manners? The holiday has been quite busy, bro. You know, it's a silly season. Business has been good, but business has been quieting down. And, I'm super glad that we have some time to work on different things. And that gets me, very excited to do small things like this. I'm very excited to see. Well, I know the team has been rebranded. Econ Sonata, if I'm not mistaken, against the Vortex.
Yeah, some familiar names from the past and from the live streams, as we see versus bots in there. That's Zubair from our live streams, if you didn't know, Skankel.
Woo, very nice to know, bro. Very nice to know.
Yeah.
All right, so I was still explaining the rules to the teams back in the custom draft. Unfortunately, we don't have the tournament lobby, but as I was explaining to say, look, when I asked this, we are going to be live. They already pronounced they want heads, so it landed heads.
Yeah. So, okay. Picking sides. The side's been picked.
I'm asking that now.
Right, so we just wait for the teams to pick sides. For those of you new to the stream, which I don't think will be very many people, I'm sure you know how this works. It is the usual system, the South African banning system. I'm very excited to see how this game goes, and us just doing custom matches and things like this just goes to show how much we, the streamers, love streaming. It's like an addiction.
100%, bro. The Vortex deciding to take the first bans as well as the first pick. So they are staying on the left. And let me just get the bans. Viewers, we from Waylander Gaming we've got an idea and we want to test it out very shortly. So we will be having a stream between Immortal Order and, bro, please help me out with the rebranded name once again.
Eschaton Sonata.
Eschaton Sonata in a best of 7 fashion, because we've got some ironing out that we want to do, and we want to bring something new to the channel. As we see, the Vortex bans out, Zushin and Joy, and waiting for the old Nabjitsu team to bring their bans.
Yeah, so let's get to see what the bans are going to be, so we can actually get into the game, find out what's happening. For everybody tuning into the stream, welcome, get your votes in. Nice to have you with us once again as we bring you this custom game to new squads with some reasonably familiar faces. It's going to be the Vortex up against Eschaton Sonata. The Vortex winning the coin toss, choosing the left-hand side. And so first pick and first ban goes to them. And it is Zushin Joy coming out as the bans and Hayabusa Lunox for Econ. As we get into this matchup, this is a best of 3. Angelic Fury, welcome to the chat. How are you doing? I hope this evening and festive season has been treating you well. I see everybody's ready. The mythic battlefield is unlocked. We're gonna get into the normal banning part of the game. So, over to you, Scarp Skanko, as you lead us through the typical 3 bans that will follow.
100%, bro. Super excited as we see versus bots gets the 3rd ban for the Vortex. I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but a man wants to get the puppy's food, and as she's walking, everyone is following her, and they are crying for food. As we do see, versus bots bans out the high loss Mesmere with a response ban from Eschaton 1. Oh, Eschaton Sonata. Oh my word, I need to get used to it. So I'm just going to call them Econ as they get rid of the Fanny.
Still waters run deep.
Ooh, the Vortex responds with the Ling back.
I've been waiting.
Econ not waiting, getting rid of Kari.
Only love and
Carry
night are everlasting.
Apocalypse picking up the Sicilian. Sicilian is a very good mage of late, and we do see the Sicilian getting picked up a lot with that very fast lane clear.
I literally
Ooh, Mesmere picking up the chip. In my opinion, the chip should be a pick or ban hero. As Dakir, the legend, picks up the Suyu. Suyu at this point in stage is a very strong player.
When I give the word.
Oh, as Ego picks up the Khalid. And Monkey D. Luffy, will you be picking up the next pick or will you be swapping out?
You are fencing a cluster.
Mad City picking up the glue. What happened to the situation of the glue being banned? It seems like it hasn't reached our service as of yet. As Blue Raptor. The drafting is going a lot faster than the tournament lobby, I have to say. Only 30 seconds to pick or ban.
Hope we'll find a way.
Ooh, Cyberwolf picking up the Vexana. Against the Sicilian. It's a good pick. It's a good pick. As we wait for General Chow to bring in the final ban, banning out the Alpha on the side of Econ. Versus Bots getting another bang. Let's go. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Viewers, take a guess what that is that Mr. Wylander has as a refreshment. It is, and let me give you a hint, it's not Coca-Cola.
Let's see what the guesses are in the chat.
Well, if anyone was watching the Throne and Liberty stream, you would know there was a subtle hint thrown in the Throne and Liberty stream. As we see General Chow picking up the new hero, Lucas.
What are your thoughts on this new hero? And try and describe it. Try and describe it without the use of the word broken.
Every bullet of mine is a gift for you.
Devastating. Lucas, right? I've played a few matches with him, and I've played 10 matches with him, so that I can get used to his skill casting and everything. This Lucas, if the stacks is there and the electricity is built up, bro, that stun is almost like it's like a perma delete. Lucas is honestly very, very, very strong. But yeah, there's nothing much more than that I can describe him with. He's deadly, devastating, and a menace to deal with, in all honesty. As we see Monkey D. Luffy picking up the Granger versus bots, going for the Hanzo. We know Hanzo has got a very fast jungle clear with that second skill of his, and we see Blue Raptor picking up the 1-1. Clearly Blue Raptor has been playing with Merlin.
Yeah. So, we're gonna expect to see maybe a bit of a jungle invade from the side of the Vortex, especially with the Khalid and Glue. Though I think it would be a Glue XP Khalid on the roam. So they want to put a bit of extra pressure. Interesting here that Lucas has gone for the Revitalize spell. So he's he's tanky enough already. But with that Revitalize, it's gonna be a crazy amount of sustain.
100%, bro. This, yeah. But if you actually think about it, right, and we've been seeing it actually a lot on our channel, is the XP laners with Revitalize, running with the Revitalize skills. It's, bro, it's something extra to the team, and the Revitalize at this point of stage is very useful and resourceful towards any team.
Yeah, it is true. So into the game we go. Do we have to? I thought we had to pause right at the start. And we see Mad City making his way towards the XP lane. As versus bots deciding to start off with his red buff. As we see Julian doing the same thing with the blue as well. Chip just supplying a bit of vision for his team here. Just wants to make sure that there is no invades. Quite nice movement there from the Chip. Chip making a quick rotation across. Again, oh, look at that. Using the skills quite nicely is Mesba. Just supplying the right amount of vision for his team. Just staying out of poke range of Apocalypse and Ego. As they give space for Suyu just to clear out the jungle. But there's Sanguine Cross comes out onto Cyber Wolf with a bit of poke damage there as well onto the Vexana. But nothing too hectic being done. Litho has been consumed, shall we say, by the Hanzo. Oh, there we see the engagement here. It's going to be this Lucas onto the glue, forcing him to recall.
Yeah, that first skill of the Lucas, bro, giving him that extra damage and as well as the knock-up, that is, yeah, it's something else to say. Because that damage, his basic attack doesn't do a lot of damage, but that first skill just boosts it.
So Hanzo engaging onto, oh, but there's General Chao there with the Suyu doing a ton of damage onto the Khalid. But Glue comes in here. Looks like we're going to look for a team fight. First blood goes to Thakir as he on that Lucas. But they looks like Econ. They are on the hunt. They want to pick up a bit more. But it's going to be Ego who just zones him away. But oh, the Revitalize comes out, manages to heal everybody up. Hanzo trying to get into the backline, engaging into Cyberwolf, but she flickers out there versus boss. Nice play from him, punishing that extension there. But General Chao with Rasuyu deciding, wait, I'm not gonna go just yet to contest for the turtle. Let me just see. There's a possible gold lane gank here. Will we get to see it? There's Blue Raptor engaging onto Monkey T, taking him down quite low. The 1-1 having a pleasant time so far in the jungle. Looks like then Econ not going for the contest for this first turtle, Scout Skanker.
Yeah, no, bro, it doesn't look like it. But Pete Pomp is saying he wants Vortex to win, but his money is on Econ.
Okay, well. Pete Pompis, it's nice to have you in the stream with us. Oh, but there's Suyu engaging here. Nice aggressive play. But there's the Lucas. He's on the hunt. He's just, oh, Apocalypse so low. But he's getting engaged upon himself. He's just he's forcing so much skills out. The team not quite there to back up what he was doing. But beautiful play from him. Cyberwolf getting engaged upon by the Hanzo. Gets taken down. But there's the Suyu go response with a double kill there for General Cho. Look at him just marching around there. In his armor form. Oh, but looks like Hanzo sees a potential rotation here onto the 1-1. Wants to steal, but 1-1 I think realizes, wait a minute, I'm in some danger. Yeah, I gotta get out of dodge. But the Hanzo, he should have his ultimate off. Will 1-1 be able to recall in time? I don't know about this yet. Oh,
I'm not worrying about the 1-1 pickle.
Yeah, I actually thought he was gonna go in there. As we see the start of the turtle, there's Hanzo, uses their ultimate, wants to get onto, but the Cyber Wolf there on the Vexana, but gets taken down really quickly. Mesmer, he's into the back line here. He's managed to get that ultimate up. There's Lucas, he's coming through there, dishing out the damage. He wants to Suyu as well. They managed to take down the turtle to Econ, but there's the glue. He still has the split. He wants to get the engagement up, but there's so much damage coming out from the side of Econ. It's Mad City on the retreat there, manages to get away, but Hanzo once more into the backline. But oh, looks like the chip has found him. He wants to get his body away to safety. But Suyu, he's on the hunt. Does he have the retribution? No, he's decided to disengage here. Carly, beautiful engagement here. Chip just trying to save his jungler as the General Chao manages to get that armor up for the reduced damage.
Yeah, just past the 4-minute mark. Econ has the gold lead by 1.5k at this point of stage.
Yeah, but I was just looking at the battle of the mid laners here. Hanzo once more, he wants to chase this Vexana, gets stunned up by the Chip. Chip doing a beautiful job of protecting his mid lane, as you see General Chao getting into positions and notices the overextension by the Granger. He wants to go in there, gets a lot of damage, busts down. Look at the amount of damage there from General Chao. He's on a killing spree. He gets pulled back by the Sicilian. Do you really want to pull back this General Chao? Look at that from Cyber Wolf. What a lovely ultimate coming in there. Chip as well, getting the ultimate off. Lucas making the rotation now. Are they going to be putting pressure towards this jungle? Versus Bots wants to be here on the defense as the mini Lord is just hopping around, just zoning everybody away. But with the Hanzo, you know, you're going to really have the ability to deal damage from quite a far distance. Oh, Sanguine Claws comes out nicely. It's going to be the Revitalize, but I think this should be the kill. Oh, but Lucas gets the ultimate off. Mega kill there for General Chao in the bot lane, but Lucas does fall to the Sicilian. So first turret of the game going to the side of Econ, but Glue wants to respond by taking a turret of his own. I don't think that Mesmer will be able to stop this.
No, bro, as we do see the second turtle of the match spawning out. Lucas at this point of stage, it seems like he's one hero that can 1v3 at this point of stage.
It's broken, bro. It's broken. It's just like you just have to build like War Axe, right? And then if you're playing like on the XP lane, oh wait, there's an engagement here onto the Glue. Eternal Guard comes out from the Vexana. Split comes through there. It's gonna be the Bat's Feast. But oh, the ultimate comes out from Chip and then into the backline. What an ulti from the Chip. However, it's going to be the Hanzo who's just dishing out the damage, managing to shut down General Chao. Lucas tries to engage onto the Hanzo, but beautiful play there from Versus Bot as he uses the Hanzo to escape using that shadow form. Nice play from him there.
100%. The Versus Bots, it seems like he's going to be the turning point for the side of the Vortex.
Yeah, so we see the engagement onto Chip here. Does he have the ability to get that skill off? No, he does. They manage to take down the shadow form. But this Sicilian causing a bit of problems here. The Revitalize does come out from the Lucas. They just try to put a lot of pressure to both teams in the mid lane. We see General Chao making the engagement onto the Monkey D. He does pop that Aegis. Oh, is he going to be able to get the kill? Yes, he. Oh my word, General Chao, so slippery. 1 HP escapes, but he gets taken down by the Glue. However, in the mid lane, it's going to be another one taken down into Cyberwolf on the Vexana that's been deleted in the mid lane.
Yeah, it seems like the Vortex or Econ is not bothered about this turtle. Will they allow it to turn into the first Lord of this match as it will reach that 8-minute mark?
Yeah, possibly. Very aggressive play from both teams, as the turret advantage is pretty much even. Both the side lane tier 1 turrets have been taken down. It's Takir on that Lucas just zoning everybody away. There's the engagement here onto the Chip. He's Sanguine Claws come out. Beautiful play there from the Hanzo, but the crossbow tank comes out from the 1-1 as she manages to get a response kill. It's roam for roam here. It's General Chao in there. Oh, manages to get a bit of burst damage. But there's a Lucas. He's going to get engaged upon once more. But both teams reset. 1-for-1 exchange so far.
I'm very excited to see how this next team fight is going to go off, because we see both teams are very aggressive at their playstyle at this point in stage. But yeah, if they can just bring it a notch down, this team fight is going to be interesting.
Yeah, that is true. So both jungles just busy clearing their farm. There's going to be a chip. Engages onto the Sicilian. Doesn't pop that ultimate yet. Bat's Feast does come out. As we see, General Cho just wanted to wait for the Hanzo's engagement to dive in. Hanzo trying to chase down the Suyu, but doesn't know where he is quite yet. Oh, there's the engagement onto Bearsman. The chip. He does get the stun off. Oh, wow. I actually thought the Vexana would have been able to save him, but no, the Vexana a little bit slow in there to try and engage as Hanzo picks up a double kill. But the 1-1 wants to get the crossbow tang out once more, but gets a bit of poke damage here. As we see General Cho and the Blue Raptor here try to get into position a bit early, but they just don't know quite yet how to get to the Hanzo's body, as Hanzo just used up all that blood. But oh, there's the engaged crossbow tangs at the last second there, managing to save Blue Raptor, and General Cho coming in to protect his teammate. Beautiful play between the two of them.
100%. 1-1 barely escaping there with the Bat's Feast coming out from the Sicilian.
Yeah, but I'm really liking the positioning here from versus bots on this Hanzo. Just impossible to get to. 5-0 and 3. Oh, there's the engagement of the Sicilian. This follow-up is in there. Lucas and Chip underneath the turret. But there we see the Hanzo. The stun does come out this time from the Vexana. Does the Lucas have? No, he's just going to get busted down. So it is the Sicilian for the Lucas. But there's General Cho. He wants to invade into the jungle here. As we see Vexana being taken down once more. Overextension from the mage and being paying for it. As we see the crossbow tanks is out once more. Kali trying to heal up through this. Yes, he does manage to heal up through this. But meanwhile, Hanzo gets a pickoff. And all this while, Glue, not the best of pushes, but look at the job he's doing.
Yeah, 100%. I just wanted to mention that. Why is Econ leaving the Glue to continue with his split push?
We don't know. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Maybe they didn't notice with all the action happening here. As we see the mid lane being pushed in, it should fall down here. As Hanzo tries to get the engagement in, he does. The mid lane does fall down. Granger doing quite a lot of damage here onto the front line. The Lucas there taking so much damage, but there's General Cho is into the backline. He manages to shut down Monkey D. Luffy there. It's the Bat's Feast coming out. Lucas engages onto the Celian, but there's the combination play coming out. The Eternal Guard does land from the Vexana, but there's Hanzo. He's into the backline. He manages to take down one. They're on the hunt for the Hanzo, but Hanzo's retreating back to the safety of the turret. The crossbow tank does land onto Glue, but he had the split out as Cecilian comes in to try and help this Glue, who did so much a job for his team. As we see the Lucas just continuing the engagement. He knows there's no split. He can actually do this here. Oh, but there's going to be the Lucas taking down the Glue. But General Cho sensing the opportunity to take the jungle. Well, must have screamed to his team to try to stop this Lord. However, with a Hanzo, are you going to stop him from getting in here? He's got full stacks going for himself here. He wants to get the engagement on. As Hanzo does go in here, who's going to land the retribution? It's General Cho. As Khalid comes in with the sandstorm, is it going to be the follow-up? Oh, killing spree for General Cho on the Suyo.
Just past the 12-minute mark, we do see Eschaton having the 3K gold lead at this point of stage.
Yeah, but it's the Lord I think they would be really interested in. They would want to get some advantage with the turrets. There's the engagement onto the Glue. Lots of damage coming out from the Suyu at this moment in time. As we see Lucas just chasing down onto Hanzo's body. There's the ultimate comes out from the chip. They managed to catch him. Mesmer was on the hunt. He was tired of the plays coming out from versus bots. First death for him in the game. But what an excellent job he's been doing so far. As the Vortex are now on the defense. Oh, what a beautiful pick off there from Monkey D. Luffy and Mad City as they managed to get the marksman down. And that's a critical juncture when the Lord was supposed to be through. So right now...
How will the Vortex,
Sorry?
how will the Vortex respond to this pressure that Econ is currently laying down on them?
Well, right now, they've got the defense on their side. Let's be honest here. With the Sicilian and with the Hanzo. That's massive amounts of wave clear. I'm not sure how Econ are going to be able to crack open this tough nut that is going to be the base. As things reach the more quieter moments in this game, we do have about a minute before the action kicks up once more. Hanzo just scouting out, wants to make sure he can take his farm because the map advantage is not 100%, but it is in the hands of Econ at this moment in time. Chip there just wanted to get a bit of a poke onto the Khalid. Khalid didn't really want to go into the bush there. He's like, I don't know. Who's in the bush? Who's camping me? I'll just move around here. Oh, there's the Hanzo. He's looking for that tasty backline. But there's going to be the Chip. He wants to chase onto Hanzo's body, but beautiful protection from the side of Vortex. They know that their win condition can come from the Sicilian and the Hanzo. You got to protect his body. As we see Blue Raptor here just getting the lane pushed in. Yeah, is he coming in through the wrong place? Oh, Monkey D. Luffy just scouting out the bushes with that ultimate of his. As we know, it's 10 seconds to this next major objective. Tsuyu camping out here wants to try and bait them towards this objective. They want to take the Hanzo down. As we see, everybody's protecting. There's the engagement here. Onto the Sicilian. Sicilian uses the flicker out. It's going to... Can they actually manage to do anything there? Oh, Lucas, he's chasing down the Hanzo. Unstoppable for General Cho on that Tsuyu. That was a lovely engage from them. Are they going to extend this? Yes, they do. The crossbow tang is onto Mad City, but he disengages. So it's going to be the lane pressure being pushed in. They're allowing the mini lord to do a lot of damage and just keep this mid lane forced in. But Hanzo, he does have some amount of stacks built on him. He wants to get the engagement. Oh, but Chip, what a stun. Making sure that his jungler gets a free retribution enhanced lord to the side of Econ. So what are your thoughts right now, Skarpskenkel? How will Econ be able to crack open this tough nut of a base with the amount of wave clear defense from the side of Vortex?
Oh, bro. They would need to try and force the arrows and definitely get rid of that Hanzo, bro, because that Hanzo with the pick-off kills at this point of stage is so devastating.
Oh, what a save from the glue there. I was listening to you. That save from the glue was absolute class. Two of the waves synced up here. Blue Raptor seizing the opportunity to push a wave in here. Ego, he's just spinning around with the scimitar, but look at the damage that's coming out from the Sicilian. Apocalypse just dishing it out there, to clearing out the minion waves really quickly. Hanzo gets the ultimate in there. Tsuyu, he's got out a little bit here. Hanzo tries to engage onto him, but oh, it's going to be just his clone being taken down. But Chip into the blacklight, gets the ultimate off. But look at the damage coming up from the side of Vortex. But it's going to be a 1-for-1 exchange. Two mages are down. The Revitalize from Takir coming in clutch. The base is wide open. It's just Hanzo and the glue left alive to defend. The Nexus is being locked on here. Can they finish the job? Econ take the victory. 1-0 so far in this game. But this was quite exciting, Skarpskenkel.
100%, bro. Econ, in my opinion, just had the stronger draft between the two teams. But GG's well played. Let's not take this away from the Vortex, bro. That Hanzo, he deserves the MVP on the losing side. But without further ado, let's jump in to the second match.
Yeah. So as we wait for Skarpskenkel to create the lobby, do the bans, let's see what's gonna happen in this next matchup.
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it.
Let's hear in the chat. You know, this particular day, the chat's really quiet.
Yeah, bro. I realized that.
There's no love for us in the chat. They just want to watch in silence. They don't want to interact with us. I don't know.
Ooh. I see there's a substitution for the side of Econ. As we do see Merlin is to the playing field.
Oh, the man, the myth, the magician. Merlin has joined the lobby. So how will this affect their playstyle? As we see, Merlin has decided to come and join us in the referee's lobby. Should we kick him?
Yeah, Unfortunately, no spectators allowed. We need to keep this.
So, I'm not sure who this is, right? My apologies. I'm not sure which squad you're part of. But if you were part of a particular squad that was supposed to be here, I'm sure your teammates can invite you in. As it looks like Hanzo has decided to switch sides here.
Oh, no. Just invite me back, please.
Who kicked you?
Something weird happened. Something weird.
As we see Henry Holder just saying boo in the chat. Yeah, bro. Everybody knows about your Hanzo. Everybody knows. I've been playing with you long enough to know.
All right. So, Econ, with the bands, please.
Wait. Let's just. I think they're going to be doing some. Are they making substitutions in here? Okay, they're making substitutions, and I will sort out the lobby. As Yuvraj Kubra, welcome back to the stream. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here with the teams. Who's up here in the spectators lobby with us? Alright, so we're just gonna
see Econ banning out the Hanzo and the Hayabusa, definitely respecting that Hanzo.
Yeah. They're like, no, that Hanzo is devastating. Let's get rid of it. Alright, then I think with this member in here, can I kick somebody? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mad City. I do like your name though.
As we see Monkey D. Luffy banning out the Zushin as well as the Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas. Lucas gotta go. Lucas gotta go.
Ready, please. Will the Vortex be able to get a return W in here in the second round and take us into the sudden death round? Or will Econ take this in a clean sweep fashion? 2-0. As Econ gets the third ban to the side of Econ in this custom 10-man bands. Who will miss their first ban out?
Only love and night are
Banning out the
everlasting.
Sicilian, so definitely the respect bands coming in from the side of Econ. But yeah, that Sicilian was deadly in the previous match. No!
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world.
As we do see, the Vortex bans out the Suyu. So what will General Chow be featuring for us in this second match? Could it be the Nolan? Could it be the Ling? Could it be the Fanny? Could it be the Hayabusa? As we do see Econ banning out the Granger. Versus bots with the response 5, 4, banning out the Joy. Will General Chow be picking up the first pick, or will he swap out?
I am not the only one bound by these chains.
Takir the legend picking up the Fovius.
The flying swallow is here to clean up Marshall City.
I am more than a weapon.
As we do see Monkey D. Luffy picking up the 1-1, Ego picking up the Julian, General Chow on the Alpha, Mesmer on the potentially the Matilda. Never mind. Mesmer changing to the Angela.
But the two greatest inventions.
Going for a healing composition. As well as with that extra armor that the Angela brings to the party with her ult. Apocalypse with the response. Apocalypse picking up the user. So we will be seeing a lot of Black Dragon forms being committed. See, there is a substitution for the side of the Vortex as well, as Hysteria gets the final ban for the Vortex.
My mission is to protect lives.
Banning out the Hylos.
Always on the way.
Ooh, Econ getting rid of the Matilda.
Matilda is quite a pesky roam to deal with.
However, I do see that the chip is still open.
Yes, that's true.
Will the Vortex be picking up? No, the chip, as we do see Hysteria picking up the Valir.
You know, I actually would have thought they would have, Econ would have went for the Matilda pick, having an Alpha in there, but they decided to go for the Angela.
What?
Because Matilda Alpha is like one of the strongest combos you can get in the game.
Ready, go.
Paul Bell asking if this is a tourney game. No. This is just a normal, friendly, custom match.
As we do see, Cyberwolf picking up the Nana and Merlin on the Layla.
They want Layla does outrange the 1-1 to a certain degree, but that's a nice pick coming from Spots if he goes out to lock onto that. But looks like they're going to go for the Camilla composition.
Love is like blood.
Camilla's still quite strong. Can be used quite effectively against these healing compositions.
100%, bro. And Ekon also having that the frontliners that are in your face, as well as with the Angela. If the Angela commits her ult onto a certain hero and the timing on the Cursed Blood is just perfect, I mean that could easily land onto 2 or 3 heroes at a stage.
Yeah. So MXTFX asking how his 1-1 was in that first game. How do you think it was, Skanko?
Oh, the 1-1 was not bad, bro. Not bad.
Yeah, some decent plays coming in from the 1-1.
I take it that is Blue Raptor asking the question.
Yes.
Actually.
Yes. So into the match we go. It's the second game in this best of 3 so far. Econ leading this 1-0. Can the Vortex pull this back to bring it 1-1 and take us into that sudden death round? Or will we see the Econ go all the way through, taking it 2-0, as we see both jungles starting off at the same side of the jungle. Blue buff for the Alpha, red for the Julian. So Mesmer here just trying to zone away. Gets a bit of poke onto Hysteria there. As I'm also quite interested to see in this XP lane matchup between the Phoveus and the user what's going to be taking place. Phoveus just respecting the early game potential from the Yuzong as they taunt one another. But there we see the Alpha just clearing about as much jungle as he possibly can. Just use the Retribution to secure that mini objective there. Wants to gain as much of an advantage as possible. Merlin just staying a bit safe here in his mid lane, using the range that he possesses to just last hit poke, do some damage. As Ego here wants to get the engagement onto Merlin on this Layla. He does have the flicker, realizes that he might be in a bit of danger, but we see a wraparound play coming through here, as Merlin has to extend to deal with this gold wagon here. I'm just interested in this is very patient approach from the side of Vortex, but Merlin staying really safe forces them to disengage. But here's we see a bit of an engagement here onto the top lane. Spear of Alpha does come out. Will this be first blood? Yes, it is. First blood to the side of Econ. But Ego, he's camping out here. There's two squishies walking his way. Valier gets the engagement out here. They're onto the Nana. Nana's passive is proc, but I think she's gonna be taken down here. Now the flickers come out just in time. Alpha wants to try to zone away. Throws a skill onto nobody in particular, and is gonna be taken down himself. It's going to be the Phoveus 1v3 flickers out himself there as well. Oh, but Julian under the turret manages to get the kill. 2-1 to the side of Vortex, as they now realize they've got a first free turtle. Apocalypse doing the zoning in here, wants to ensure that they can actually achieve a bit more objectives at this moment in time. So jungle invade starting up. Mesmer just trying to keep everybody a bit honest here. Though it's going to be the Curse Blood that lands, but only onto one of Phoveus. Noxa, he's onto the Camilla. It's going to be the Black Dragon form coming out here. It's going to be versus Butt, who is taken down by the Alpha. Is there going to be any follow-up? Phoveus, he's just going ham there, but he gets taken down by the Julian. Just busted down. As it's now 3-2 in the favor of Vortex, as they've got that 400 gold lead.
100%, bro. This Valier. Hysteria on the Valier as well.
Oh, there's the engagement. What a stun coming out here. And it's gonna be Cyberwolf who gets the kill. Lovely play from the mage there.
Don't even. Oh, nothing? I was waiting for it.
So far the 1-1 having a decent time against the Layla here, because we know the Layla's power spike is a little bit later on. So 1-1. Oh, 1-1. He's 1-1 in a dangerous position. She gets that second skill up. There's the engagement. Flickers come out. Spear of Alpha committed as well. They managed to take down on 1-1. 1-1 was having a fun time, but the wave positioning there from the Layla just managed to keep everybody safe. But as we see, Vortex seizing the opportunity to get this mid lane pushed in here. Cyberwolf getting engaged upon by the Julian. Nice second skill from him there to avoid the damage. Ooh, Nana lands the combination in here. Not the full combo, but enough to force Ego back.
Just past the 4-minute mark. The gold lead fairly even at this point in stage. Econ having the 1 kill advantage, as we do see the turtle spawns up in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, Flicker comes out from the Phoveus as Black Dragon form has been committed. Are we going to see the rotation here towards the mid lane? Yes, wants to engage onto the Nana Alpha. He's got the turtle down quite low. Who's going to win the retry battle? It is the Alpha, as Camilla tries to come in. Spear of Alpha gets committed. It's going to be oh my word. Look at the combination coming through here. The Nana ulti just in time to save the team. Alpha was in danger until the Angela hit the hot guard. And Nana with a beautiful ultimate combination through there, as 3 have fallen. Layla seizing the opportunity, saying it's time for turret push in. And Spear of Alpha out once more from General Cho.
Oh, it seems like Econ is trying to push this, bro. They are definitely putting that pressure onto the Vortex at this point of stage.
Yeah. They do have it all depended on the hot guard being able to come out. At this moment in time, that's just going to be quite a game changer of a spell. But we must remember, we still got that cursed blood from the Camilla and Scarpscankle. We've seen some crazy cursed bloods. A team can be completely dominant and in the lead. You just get that one perfect cursed blood and it's bye-bye, everybody. So Merlin, he's here in his bushes. He says he realizes, wait, they're hunting me. It's time to run. I gotta go. I gotta retreat. Oh my word, Merlin. He says, I don't want any part of this. No part of this do I want. As we see a turret exchange happening here, the engagement here onto Apocalypse. Are they gonna continue? He does manage to land a stun off. A lot of turret damage being taken. But the Vortex, they're like, okay, you guys want to take the top lane, you want to push in for more kills here? Now look at this, I'm going to take the mid lane here. They are getting it pushed down, but the Econ managed to come in really quickly. The beautiful ultimate there from the Camilla and well Cyber, at the same time the crossbow tanks does land onto the Angela, who has to retreat. And all of this action happening with the third and final turtle being up for the game.
My. How will the Vortex respond to this? Just as we reach the 7-minute mark, we will take this retro battle on this third and final turtle.
Yeah, so, Camilla trying to get into the backline here. There's the engagement onto her. Phoveus escapes the damage. Spirit of Alpha comes out with the Angelo on top of him. Hard guard as well. But this one, so much of mobility. Oh, CC'd up here by Hysteria. But Hysteria has to pop the ultimate from the Valir to get away from all that attention. Oh, there's the engagement onto Cyberwolf here, but she does have that passive of hers up once more. But there's Merlin just keeping everybody zoned out as General Cho says it's time to take the jungle. Merlin wants to push this mid lane here. He's on the retreat. He's a bit low health, but he's going to recover it as he takes his red buff. There's the Camilla coming in, trying to protect this mid lane turret, but this mid lane is being smashed down. So kill advantage, gold advantage, map control to the side of Econ. But nice camp here from Apocalypse. But we do know, oh, there's the Spear of Alpha that lands. Black Dragon form has to be forced out. He should have it in time for the Lord though. Scarpscankle. So right now, Econ in a very, very good position, but we all know once Vortex get that combination play going, that gold lead can disappear in a heartbeat. It's almost 5k to the side of Econ at this moment in time. Nice push here from the Vortex. They just want to create a bit of map pressure. But Cyberwolf once more with the ultimate, clearing the wave really, really quickly, making sure that that mid lane push is not going to happen. So a 4-1 split happening here from the side of Econ. There's the engagement here onto the Phoveus. The cursed blood does out onto the Alpha. It's the hard guard that comes in just in time to save him. He does try to turn around to throw some skills there. I don't know if that was a great move. He just needs to heal up once more. He is going to go for the recall. Oh, but Merlin on this Layla. He's just... What is he building? Heart's Claws, Malefic Gun already out. I think the Berserker's Fury is coming through. Nana passive has been procced here. Phoveus into the backline. He's being healed up by the Angela, but he's taking so much damage. It's going to be Yuzong who takes him down. The Black Dragon form has been committed, but the Spear of Alpha comes in. Oh, taking down 2, but there's Yuzong. He's in a 1v everybody situation. Triple kill there for the Alpha. So this should be an uncontested Lord going to the side of Econ. Will they be able to end with this Lord? I don't think so. There is a good defensive combination that can be brought out by the Vortex. So Camilla keeping the lanes pushed in here. Knocked up by the Phoveus. He just wants to make sure his lane is being taken care of. 1-1 was in a slight bit of danger there in the river, but really difficult to try to actually catch a 1-1. As we see, once again, this is a 3-1-1 split from the side. Oh, there's going to be the curse blood onto 3. What a beautiful play there from Fasters. But as they take down, I think everybody should be going in here. It's everyone. What a play from Fuss's Butts as he sets up. That's what we were talking about, Scarfsgankle. That's the play they were looking for. One proper curse blood. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, Gold Lead. Goodbye, Lord. As we see, well, Yuzong seizing the opportunity to try and take down a tier 2 turret. Nana comes in here for a little bit of protection here. Having the mid lane being pushed in. Oh, but overextended and taken down by the user. Not checking on passives. You'll pay the price. As Ego, he manages to take down the turret. Second skills himself away. That engagement here went very much into the favor of the Vortex, as they've established a little bit of control. There's the enhanced first skill, comes out from Ego there. As Monkey D. Luffy is trying to get the lanes pushed in here. They want to get a bit of vision, want to establish a bit of control. They know Camilla has that ultimate up and ready once more. But they're probably going to be saving it for this next Lord Dance that's going to be coming around in the next 50 seconds or so. So General Cho scouting out some bushes, throws a skill, notices that they're in there. It's going to be the Curse Blood landing onto 3. Is the follow-up going to be in here? The Black Dragon from the flickers from everybody. Angela being engaged upon, but ooh, look at the heals coming from Angela. And they managed to take down the Angela, but Yuzong gets taken down as well. It's a 2-for-1 exchange. It was the Phoveus who tried to engage into the backline and was blown up. So General Cho, what does he want to try and contest for his Lord? Doesn't have a full team around with him. The Lord being started out here. No one's scouting out the bushes just yet. Everybody's engaging onto the Lord. Looks like they've decided against going for the Lord. So it's going to be a free Lord going to the side of Vortex, pulling this game back into their favor. So, Vortex in position now to try and take down as many turrets as they possibly can. With this engage, would they be able to end the game at this moment in time? I don't know. The conceal play coming out from the Camilla here. The wave, mid lane wave being cleared through. But the Lord is pushing up to the top lane. The Lord's going to crash through in here. Nobody was really dealing with the Lord from the side of Econ, as this tier 3 turret should be taken down. That was a bit of a misplay from them. The Cursed Blood this time does not catch anybody. The Yuzong goes in here, but here's the damage coming through from the side of Econ as they want to try to get at the defense. All they can do is try to defend, but there's the Spear of Alpha. Manages to catch out the Valir mid lane wave being pushed in, and the bot lane as well. We should see another tier 3 turret falling down here as 1-1 is pushing into the base. Oh, but it's a double kill there for the Nana. 1-1 pushing through there, has to retreat. But I think that Vortex would, even with those 2 kills, not be too unhappy with the exchange. They've got tier 3 turrets down. So right now we get to that more quieter moments in the game. Phoveus just lagging a little bit behind here. Needs to be sort of in the front, as we see Camilla has scouted out one side of the jungle quite nicely. Yuzong as well, giving the vision necessary for the team. We see the engagement onto the 1-1. She second skills out of all of that. Nana commits the ultimate but does not land onto anybody. So right now it's getting towards that late game where gold is not going to start to matter too much just now. It's another 45 seconds to this next major objective. Is Econ going to be able to contest for this, or will the pressure that comes through from having those waves in your advantage for the side of Vortex? As Harud has landed in the chat, the goat of all chats. Oh, self-proclaimed. Oh, there's the engagement here. Will we see the Cursed Blood? Everybody was bunched up here. Cursed Blood does land. Spirit of Alpha does come out. The Black Dragon form is committed, but the Heart Guard is there as well. But it's going to be the kills going. It's Apocalypse taken down. Yatakir has been taken on as well. The Spirit of Alpha comes through once more. 1-1 is just jumping around here as Nana has to go back to protect the base. Was that all the space that the Vortex needed? Oh my, 1 second skill from the Valier and the Flicker. Beautiful play from him as we see the Julian taking this Lord down by himself. It's going to be General Cho with the Angela, with Mesmer on the Angela. Are they going to try and contest this? Not even close. So this is a very, very strong advantage to the side of Vortex. So right now the pressure, the advantage fully in the favor of the Vortex. How are they going to be trying to end this game? Can they get their lane synced up properly? We do see the mid lane being pushed in there. The Lord making a slow push down from the top lane here. Can the Econ defend this? They do have a lot of wave clear with the Layla and the Nana here. But do they have the ability to do so? I'm not sure. It just needs that Cursed Blood to land once more. And the positioning from Econ seems to be quite bunched up because of the Angela. As we see General Cho, he's going to try and pull the Lord and then recall. Will he be able to escape? I think he will, just about. Black Dragon form has been committed on that chase. Nice distraction there from General Cho. As the mid lane wave is being pushed in, is going to be Dana commits the ultimate here just to make sure that they save this final tier 3 turret. So a solid defense from the side of Econ, but Vortex, they still are quite dangerous, looking quite dangerous right now. They're like, yeah, gold don't matter, kills don't matter, it's the objectives that matter, as they do have the control on their side. So 1-1 and Valir making a bit of a wraparound play here. They're waiting for the Camilla to go in to try and get the set, but both teams backing off a little bit here. Just want to poke one another, try and force an engagement. This is where Vortex are doing an excellent job. They want to get the engagement here in this jungle, where everybody is stacked up nice and closely so that they can actually land that Camilla Cursed Blood ultimate. It's another 35 seconds. The map control firmly in the side of the Vortex direction here. Though Econ are trying to gain a little bit of a positional advantage, but these waves pushing in like this is not really going to give them the opportunity to do much. As they're probably going to require a sacrifice from the Phoveus if they're going to contest this, but I doubt that they will be able to do this. Oh, but there's the engagement onto the Camilla. She manages to pop that vengeance and get away. It's going to be the Black Dragon from the Heart Guard as well has been landed. So 2 ultimates there. But oh, there's the engagement here by the Julian. That's going to be the Winter Crown of the Cursed Blood. Spirit of Alpha. What a play from General Cho. As it's going to be mega kill there for Merlin on the Layla. Oh my goodness, but look at that, it's going to be the 1-1, going to the base, is it going to be the backdoor, can they do this? Oh, it's a Phoveus coming in for the defense, 1-1, she's trying to lock onto everything, she'll be able to end this, it's so close, she will, oh my goodness, what a backdoor from the 1-1, beautiful play there from 1-1. So nicely played from the Vortex, evening the series out 1-1 as we get into the third and final game. as I get both teams into the lobby. Yeah, Yoshari. It's funny when a backdoor happens. So, as we wait for both teams to get into the lobby, I will just take a quick pause and just ask the captains to state their bans. So I'll just leave this in here. I will be back with you guys in the chat in just a second. Oh, so we can see what the bans were. Just tell them I'm starting now.
Time to drop the beat of the flash.
So looks like it's Joy as the first ban, Sicilian as the follow-up ban here for Econ. What will we get to see as the rest of the bans coming out? So Apocalypse with the next ban for the side of the Vortex. For anybody tuning in, the score is 1-1. This is the third and final game of the evening. So all to play for.
Who said there are no shortcuts in life? I literally invented one.
So Chip being banned out by the side of the Vortex. How will Econ respond? And it is Econ getting rid of the Camilla pick here. That cursed blood caused too much of problems for them, so they said let's get rid of it. Sushin, first pick for Hysteria for the side of the Vortex. How will Econ respond? Oh, the Gato was open. That's always a good pick to have. So the Gato going through, and as well as the Honeybee. Don't get to see a Honeybee very often, but well, let's get to see what's going to happen with this Honeybee pick. Will we see the 1-1 come through one more time? Monkey D. Luffy has been favoring this 1-1 throughout the 2 games so far. Apocalypse deciding to go for the Ling, as we see another swap in the jungle. He's just going to be swapping heroes later on. Ego with a nice pick here on the Hilda. The Mesmer, is he going to be locking down to the Matilda? Matilda is, as we know, one of the strongest roams in the game right now. Just flashing around here, but I think it should be once again with the Angela pick. I'm not sure about this Angela pick into this lineup here. Seems that Econ want to favor us, but Angela definitely not meta anymore, and with a very good reason.
To me, fun is all that matters.
All you need is an Esmeralda pick, and the composition there for the side of Econ goes up in smoke with a lot of shields that's going to be provided. I wonder if they're going to go for a hard counter like that with the Vortex. The 1-1 did get banned out, so it's going to be no 1-1 up against the Hanabi. Let's see what Monkey D. Luffy is going to have cooking for us when he picks up his MM pick. He does know who he's up against in the lane, as General Cho is going to lock onto the Fanny by the looks like it. Fanny-Angela combination. Angela does combine with a lot of heroes in this draft, to be fair. But this Baxia pick. Oh, there's the Kufra coming in as a bit of a counter. I would like to see a Kufra into this lineup that the Vortex have. And Monkey D. Luffy picking up the very, very strong Beatrix. So Mullen with the final pick of the game, what is he gonna lock onto here? A Lunox might be a good pick into this lineup to deal with the front line. And can looks like it's gonna be a Valir pick again. Very, very non-meta. That's strange, but okay, let's see how this goes through. Valir will be able to a certain degree, deal with the Hilda and the Kufra. Just won't have the wave clear on the Zushin. And it's the skills of Valir that I'm not a particular fan of. We're not dealing with the healing meta anymore, the tank meta, so that's where it usually comes in. But I'm assuming that what they want to do is try and do something to the Hilda. But even with that, if the Hilda, as you can see with the tank emblem set up here and the revitalize, is going to prove to be really difficult to deal with. But let's get to see. So the only frontliner here for the side of Econ is going to be the Gato. It's going to put a lot of pressure on him to frontline around these team fights. We've got a lot of early game potential here from the side of the Vortex. So if I'm favoring a draft, I'd definitely be going for a Vortex draft. But it's all about how you execute. So Econ fans, you still have some hope. Your team has to execute their strategy. So you see Link starting with the red buff here as Fatty goes for the red as well. So we won't get to see an early invade from the Fanny, as we do like to see. I know everyone likes to have a good Fanny invade. very, very early on, but I don't think that's going to be the plan. Villiers here just throwing the skills out, getting the wave cleared as expected, slightly below, but not as slow as I would have thought against the Zushin. As we see a lot of pressure being put into the gold lane here. He does have a faster wave clear, but here we get to see this, they're actually being committed by the Ling as he's clearing his jungle. Wants to get to that level 4 power spike. Fanny clearing the complete side of the jungle here. Ling opted to go across and wants to, he won't be level 4 quite yet, does need this gold crab, is already in position. There's the engagement here onto Cyberwolf, taking a lot of damage, has to pop the Aegis to get to safety, and he's going to be stuck here around this turret all by himself in a 4v1 situation, but Ling deciding against this, going back. Fanny wants to steal the small cap here. Ling coming in, not quite the level 4. It's going to be the Fanny going in, doesn't have the energy. Ling wants to get a bit of poke damage. Villiers comes in with a flicker. He's just trying to zone this Ling away from taking his small camp. He didn't manage to land it. Kufra charging up here, jumps into the mid lane bush, but Villiers, he sensed that something was the matter there. Gets a bit of poke onto Zushin. Oh, but there's going to be the Fanny. She's coming through there. Doesn't manage to land the cutthroat. The flicker does come out. But there's going to be the Hilda. A lot of poke damage in. But the heals coming out from the Angela. Just keeping everybody safe. So it looks like General Cho wants to engage onto, oh, he doesn't land the cables properly here as he misses everything. Monkey D. Luffy dancing around this, no objective taken. As we see, it's definitely going to be an uncontested turtle going to the side of the Vortex. As Ling manages to pick up the turtle, there's Gato, he's getting engaged upon here. He does, he gets lifted off here. Does he have the ability to escape? He's trying to heal up here. No, first blood Hilda just knocks him down. So the Vortex, with that misplaced engagement there on the top lane, seizing advantage, taking a control, overextension there from the Gato was punished quite quickly. As we see Hilda now wants to try and check what's going on here, but nice pull off the camp into the bushes. But there's the engagement here around the blue buff as the Vortex sees the opportunity to try to do something here in the early game, knowing that Ling is going to snowball quite quickly. Fanny tries to go in. There's the hard guard being committed, but she's getting CC'd up here. Fanny dancing around but taking so much damage. The Tempest of Blade does come out. They take down the Fanny, but it's going to be the Hilda that has, the Ling and the Kufra that's been taken down. So 2-for-1 exchange going in the favor of Econ. Gato once again being scouted out, being lifted up, tries to get the dash away, but manages to get to safety thanks to the help of that little arrow. Oh, but there's Fanny engaging once more. Gets the cutthroat off, but Monkey D. Luffy surviving through all of this. Villiers once more protecting his mid lane turret here as we see Zushin and Hilda. A beautiful play from the two of them as they rotate around. Just clearing wave and moving through. This Hilda doing an excellent job here on the XP lane. Controlling the map quite nicely for the team. Gato just clearing his wave now to try and get a bit of pressure before this turtle. But I think the team really requires vision from him. As both teams are setting up, but we should expect to see the Fanny take the blue buff first. Ling already coming in here. Wants to get the engagement. Nice camp from the Villiers. Oh, Tyrant's Wrath onto the Villiers. He has to flicker away. Gonna get engaged upon and is going to be taken down. But is there going to be a follow-up kill? Yes, the Ling has been taken down by the Fanny. Fanny just dancing around, but the Revitalize is just healing everybody up. Is there going to be another kill going through? The hot card has been committed. Fanny trying to get away, but Kufra doing an excellent job of just controlling. However, it's going to be the Hilda who gets the kill onto the Fanny, but is taken down herself. But there's a solo kill there from Cyberwolf on the top lane, waiting for the camp through. So Cyberwolf just staying out of the team fights there, knowing that Honeybee is extremely late game, gonna get to get the bulls going. So far just playing safe, just staying around here, has built up a pretty decent gold lead on everybody at this moment in time. As we see Zushin just scouting out the bushes here, sees that Gato once more. Valir just waiting around the mid lane bush. Should he be pushing his wave? I'm not sure, but there's the engagement here onto the Navi. Oh, what a play there. Nice bait from Cyberwolf, allowing the Fanny to come through. Fanny just dancing around here. Wants to inject. Oh, there's the Tyrant's Wrath, but I think this should be the Kufra. But in the meanwhile, there's going to be the Turtle being taken down. Gato again is once more being CC'd up, trying to get back to the safety of his turret. Commits the Avatar of Guardian in order to gain a bit of safety. There's going to be the Crimson Lantern coming out here. It's going to be Link. Gets the Tempest of Blade off. Hilda engaging onto the Fanny. Just enough energy to get out there, does General Cho. Oh, but there's going to be Merlin engaged upon here. Hilda wants to come in, but the auto lock there not working out quickly. As we see the Gato wants to push this lane in, but he's going to get engaged upon by the Link. Has to retreat. So this game in a bit of a seesaw battle, with the gold being pretty much even. But there's Fanny on the hunt once again, but this time should be taken down, is taken down. So there we see the engagement onto the Hanabi, but it's going to be the Hot Guard that comes out, just saving Hanabi and protecting that turret there. Nice play from the Angela, keeping a teammate alive. So the mid lane tile waves being pushed in here right now. As we said, the game pretty much on even keel. Oh, nice snipe coming out onto Cyber. She gets picked up and taken down. It's going to be the Fanny into the backline, trying to get away, but the Zushin is just following. It's going to be the Fanny taken down, as well as Merlin on that Valir, and all this with the Lord being up. So a free Lord going to the side of Vortex. Oh, Fanny too. Yeah, I mean, Ling taking quite a bit of damage here from the Lord. Lord quite low. Should be able to retreat. Oh, but there's going to be the Avatar of Guardian. What a play there from Zakir as he manages to take down one. Almost stole the Lord as well for his team. As we see Hanabi not pushing the wave. But Valir comes in here. They want to try and take the opportunity to take this mid lane turret. It's Kufra wants to get the engagement on here. It's the Heart Guard coming out. It's onto the Kufra, has to flicker away. Lots of damage being taken. The mid lane turret is there to be taken down, but looks like the minion waves have been cleared in time. Fanny tries to go in, just getting caught all the time by missing the skills. As we see Zushin once more engaging onto Cyber, has to pop that. It's going to be Takiru goes in there, pops a revitalize there all by himself. Fanny tries to get the cutthroat off there onto the Zushin, just not enough damage. Link trying to get a bit of poke back in there as well, as the mid lane turret has pressure onto it by the Lord. As we see the snipe coming out from the Beatrix once more. There's Link, he tries to engage here, but he's taking a ton of damage. Avatar of Guardian off the mark, engaging onto the Zushin. Zushin's just going to be zoning out this Gato though. Not even the Heart Guard is going to be able to save you. Mid lane wave being pushed in once more. As we see Hilda getting a bit of a push here on the top lane. Maybe we'll see a second backdoor. 2 in a row from the Vortex. Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, wait. We need a bit of a pause here, as we do see Ego has disconnected. So I'm just going to check with the captains here really quickly what's going on. My apologies for the pause, but we do see Hilda moonwalking, shall we say. So I just need to wait for the captain of the Vortex to let me know when to start. As so far the game pretty much even, can go in either direction. But right now in terms of okay, this game froze. Okay, so the Hilda's game has frozen, as we have just gotten a message for all of that. But what do you think, guys? Who do you favor to take this? The score is 9-10 in the favor of Econ. The gold exactly even. The turrets, though, slightly in the favor of Econ at this moment in time. Though I think we should see the mid lane turret being taken down to that with the minions that come through from the Lord for the side of the Vortex. And that should sort of even things up a little bit. And then we're going to be looking at getting into the sudden death side. Just waiting on Hilda. Come on, Hilda, unfreeze your phone. Let's get back into the action. So, I don't know. Let me just see if I should start. What is going on? Let's just check. Okay. So it's going to be we will be starting in about a minute. My apologies for the delay. As we all know how things go in South Africa. You get some issues with the lag. I hope the server didn't crash. But then it would have been everybody who would have been moonwalking, so I don't think it is that. So as we all patiently look at the screen, watching the time as it goes down to the 1 minute. So we're just waiting for the go-ahead from the Vortex. As we should hopefully get to see Hilda start moonwalking. Unless you like to see the moonwalk. This is a custom game. If this was a tournament match, we would have to restart regardless of the lag issues, because we only get 3 minutes to pause. But fortunately, this is just a custom, just a friendly, so we do have the ability to allow teams to take a little bit of time to reset things. It is more for the practice than anything else. The time is ticking through. He's restarting the game. I wonder what's going to be the issue. Let's hope everything is sorted out for him. It would be sad for such an even third match to just go down because of lag. That would just be very, very disappointing. I was hoping to see another backdoor. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, if you're just tuning into the stream now and you want to know what I'm talking about with the backdoor, just while we have this pause going, rewind to the second game and watch the backdoor there. Backdoors are always some of the most entertaining things that can happen. 1-1 with the backdoor. Monkey D. Doofy evening the series up 1-1 with that backdoor. Team lost the team fight around the Lord. Looked like Econ was going to storm through and end the game. And what do you know? 1-1 with the sneaky play. Used the distraction of the 4 people around the Lord and took it to 1-1. First game did, however, go to this in favor of Econ. Was tightly contested in the early part of the game, going kill for kill. And then all of a sudden, 1 second later, it was Econ on top. Some lovely team play movement from them as they managed to seize the first game in quite a convincing fashion, 1-0. But the Vortex evening things out, bringing it 1-1 as we now get into a very, as you can see on screen, very, very, very even game. Alright, so now we can start and get back into the matchup as Hilda has been caught out. They're just letting the Hilda run away. Quite nice to see. As the mid lane wave turret being pushed in, he did seize the opportunity to do so. So very sportsmanlike play coming out from Econ there as they allowed the Hilda to disengage from that point in time. I don't know if I would have been that kind. So now we see Bot, the versus Bots just scouting out for his team, takes a little bit of poke damage. As Fanny, moving around, senses the opportunity to get an engagement onto the Ling. Ling just pulling his buff away, realizing there's an opportunity for something to happen. Fanny does come in here, gets engaged upon, wants to dance around a little bit here. Is going to be chased down by the Hilda, and the Ling has to get out of harm's way as it's another 22 seconds for this Lord. Wanted to try and bait out some skills, I'm assuming, but the Heart Guard has been used up as the map control now on the side of Vortex. So as we hear that sound, is Fanny going in here, but there's the Kufra. We're doing so much to control of Fanny up, and it's gonna be the jungle being taken down, but it's a 2-for-1 exchange. The Gato into the backline doesn't land onto anybody. It's going to be Ling trying to engage in onto Merlin as you're going to see another kill in here, but this Hanabi, she's on the hunt, she's hunting everybody. It's a shutdown kill there. It's only Ling left alive. It's a 2-for-4 exchange. I don't think they're going to see them taking this without the retribution. Or are they? They're going for it. Well, the Fanny is up in 2 seconds, so and she has the ability to get through the map quite quickly. So as you can see here, Apocalypse doing a good job of saying, okay, right, I can't go for the Lord by myself. As we see the Kufra coming in here. Ooh, Fanny does manage to land the Retribution Tyrus Wrath onto just one here, as Hanabi has the hard guard on her and is taking it down. But Ling sees the opportunity here to take the blue buff, manages to steal it, wants to engage on the Fanny even further. So the Lord being stopped here right in the mid lane. It looks like the full 5-man from the Vortex wants to prevent this Lord from pushing through. It is the enhanced Lord. As we see the split coming through here, it's a 2-2-1 positioning here. Ling wants to engage onto the Hanabi, but the hard guard is there. I don't know if you really want to engage on the Hanabi. That's quite fed at this moment in time. Just one item away from completion. Boots still in there, though we should expect to see that being sold. But so far, the defense from the side of the Vortex quite good, as they have protected all of their tier 2 towers. There's engagement onto the Fanny once more by the Link. It's going to be the Gatto standing up too, but he's going to get stunned up himself. There's the continuation of the engagement. He pops the Revitalize. No hard guard yet onto him. He does manage to get the Avatar of Guardian off to safety. I would have expected the hard guard there to land a little bit earlier, because he was in position to try and continue that engagement, but hey, they decided to go for the defensive approach there. There once more, the blue buff from the Fanny being taken up. Valir managed the second skill. Here's the Tempest of Blade. It's the Kufra who's managed to control everybody, but this Hanabi is doing so much damage. This is a late game monster. Hanabi with a double kill. Moving through towards the mid lane. Wants to get the push down here through with the wave clear coming from the Hanabi. You just gotta keep her alive. That's all you gotta do. Zushin trying to get the wave clear through. Nabi just pushing the turrets just one at a time. It's going to be one more. Are they going to go for the tier 3? No, they decide to disengage from this. But there's a Nabi just doing... Oh my goodness, look at the damage. Just so much damage. This marksman is like a Mia kind of marksman. It's just, you see it a lot in solo queue, and it causes a lot of problems in solo queue. You don't generally see it in 5-man, but once they get fed, it's like, oh my goodness. There's the Gatto just zoning away, and Nabi just getting a lot of poke damage onto whoever is in front, as the Lord has spawned up, and Nabi manages to dodge that rocket barrage from the Beatrix. Fanny getting the wave pushed in here. Not too sure about this particular play. Fanny has to try to get away from the Ling. It's Ling with a Tempest of Blade. The hard guard does come out. Is it going to be the Ling with the mobility managing to disengage? Fanny continuing this wave push, as the Lord has been started and reset. The mid lane wave being pushed through once more. Ling has to go back to the base. No Tempest of Blade, no hard guard for either team here. It's all going to depend on what's going on, as we see versus bots just scouting out. They really need to try and get onto the Hanabi. So Beatrix just starting up this Lord here for the team. Just wants to gain a little bit of vision. The Kufra doing a beautiful job of giving vision and staying out of harm's way. The Gatto finally managing to engage, forcing out the... oh, but there's the engagement here onto the Fanny once more. Fanny has to dance away to get to safety. As Kufra once again in a lovely position. His Fanny just trying to get the wave cut to overextend a little bit, but they get to see the Link with the engagement. Fanny has to disengage. Link getting this wave pushed through very, very nicely for his team. So this going towards the... Oh, there's a Beatrix already started with the objective. The Heart Guard does come out onto the Fanny. Fanny is just there in the middle. I don't know what's actually going on here. The wall's being used quite nicely. Heart Guard. It's going to be the Fanny taken down, but the Beatrix is taken down as well. But once again, oh, this is going to be the Avatar of Guardian. Does not land. But once again, it's the Tsunabi doing all the damage for the team. But we see this lane being pushed through here on the top by the Hilda. Hilda's just trying to make sure something is happening. It's going to be the Angela going in for the defense. Okay. So Angela in a 1v1 situation with the Hilda, but doing quite a nice job. As we see Hanabi is just starting up this turtle. I don't think this Lord, I don't think they really want to take it. It's going to be the Gato engaged upon. He's taking quite a lot of damage from the Zushin. It's Hanabi with a Heart Guard on her, just trying to get a lot of damage. I think that Heart Guard was cast a little bit too early. But we see once again now it's going to be the Hilda into the backline. Gets taken down, killing spree for the Hanabi. So this Lord Ling wants to get this pushed, leaving the Valir to defend this lane up against the Ling. I'm not sure how this is going to go. I think the Lord should be... It all depends on how Merlin... Oh, nice second skill, but the Tempest of Blade does come out here. It's the Heart Guard there left to save him. But there's going to be the Kufra trying to engage into the Fanny. He does manage to land. Oh, but the mega kill coming out from Hanabi. But should we expect to see this lane being taken down? Oh, nice second skill from the Villiers, just keeping everything safe. The Lord is pushing through. This is the 18-minute Lord. If I was this... what are we going to get to see here? Econ, are they going to be able to end it with this 18-minute Lord? As we see Hanabi and Angela want to go in with a Gato. They're trying to get the wave synced up by Econ kill. Will they be able to end this, or will the defense come out from the side of Vortex? Allowing the Lord to just push in freely. When it is the 18-minute Lord, I'm not too sure about that particular strategy. As we see Fanny trying to get in towards the backline, just zoning everybody away from the Lord. Wants to engage onto this Beatrix, but too much damage being taken here. The Link, Tempest of Blades, no energy from the Fanny. Energy depleted, life depleted. Lord moves through, uncontested, and just, well, that was pretty much a waste of an 18-minute Lord. So this game is going to continue. So all the tier 3 turrets are going to be standing. And that from an 18-minute Lord. Not often you get to see something like that. As we see Link trying to make his way towards the backline. Vortex do have the advantage at this moment in time to be able to take down some tier 3 turrets. As we see the Kufra engaging here onto the Angela, taken down. Will we see the continuation of the fight? Avatar of Guardian comes out, and it's only going to be 3 left alive to defend. Beatrix does get the ultimate off. But with the wave clear coming through from Manabi, they just gotta keep Manabi safe. That's the win condition right now for the side of Econ. Fanny once more trying to get a pick of kill onto the Ling. He just dances out of danger there. So which way is this game gonna go? Oh, Hanabi, it's going to be the rocket barrage that Lanchit has to pop that wind of nature to stay safe. The Angela not alive as we see a tier 2 turret being taken down. So the game has swung in another direction. Even though the kills are on the side of Econ, it is the Vortex right now with all the plays at their disposal. Kufra wants to jump in there, but decides to charge back out. It is another 10 seconds till this next major objective. We do see the Hilda pushing quite nicely, trying to make sure that this lane is going to be pushed in. Valir, I think, has seen that there and wants to go to defend. The Fanny just camping out here. Just needs to be safe to try to retreat. I'm not trying to do anything extravagant. As we see Fanny coming in just to check. The Heart Guard is available. It all comes down to who's going to land the Retribution. Does come in here. It's a beautiful Avatar of Guardian. Who's going to land the Retribution? Fanny manages to do this. It's going to be Takir, who is taken down, but that was a well-worth sacrifice for his team. He did manage to help his team secure the objective. As we see the waves being pushed in once more, but with the Hanabi and Valir, it is quite difficult to actually push waves through. So the Lord being allowed once more to move by himself, but I think this one here is not one you can really help the Lord go through with, so far the Vortex, even without the Lord, have been really good at controlling what's happening in this gate. They're Lord and all, they're managing to make sure that theirs are the lanes that are pushed. So Ling with a nice wave clear on the top here, just making sure the pressure is put. No waves actually making it all the way to the base. So once again, are we going to see another? How long is this game going to be going? It's just going back in front. So once more, the wave coming through here. This tier 3 turret teetering on the edge of destruction, as it's all defense from the side of Econ and nice map control from the side of Vortex. Oh, there's the engagement onto the Ling, but Ling does manage to use those skills of his. There's no real lockdown for the Ling, so Ling's having quite a nice time getting in and out of the back line. As it's getting close to another Lord, and this is beyond the 22-minute Lord, so this Lord's actually going to hurt quite a bit. As Hilda tries to come in to scout out any potential blue buff steal. Fanny goes in there trying to bait some skills, just taking a lot of damage. Both marksmen are complete bull. I think everybody's complete bull if I just get the bulls up at night. Oh, there's the Gatto going in here, getting poked back and sent all the way back to the base, waiting for Angela to heal up once more. As the wave comes through here, Fanny just trying to gain a little bit of a positional advantage, but Kufra senses that Fanny is there, does check the bushes. Fanny just waiting, but Kufra knows that Fanny's somewhere around here. As we see the waves once more, beautiful control from the side of Vortex as they're going in for the waves. Fanny wants to try to get into position, but Kufra just scouting everything out. There's the Fanny getting engaged upon, has to use that cables to get to safety. The Hanabi slightly overextended here, but dishing out the damage, so no one really wants to go in. It's the Gatto. He's going to get caught out. It's going to be the Revitalize coming through here. He's going to get taken. Oh, it's just the Immortality that's popped. But it's going to be this Retribution battle that comes through once more. Who's going to land this? Avatar of Guardian does connect. It's going to be the Fanny that manages to get it. The Ling tries to get an engagement. But is he going to get taken down? There's just so much damage coming through from both teams. But Fanny, Immortality popped. So no immortalities, and once again we do see the Lord being pushed out. It is going to be a 4v5 situation without the Gatto. He's doing his best to try and zone out for his team here. Oh, we see this Lord being allowed to push through. Everybody's fighting around this. The Fanny, it's going to be the Winter Crown. The Heart Guard is there to save. Ling trying to, but this time the Fanny manages to catch it, but Hanabi gets taken down, but gets the kill as well. It's going to be a double kill there. It's just going to be a 2v2 with the Lord. Who's going to be able to push what? It's going to be the two frontliners here. can they do anything here? Fanny's just trying to zone everybody away. Once you get this Lord towards the base, the time is here for everybody. It's just going to be so long as we see the Kufra and the Hildar just want to try and protect this. This mid lane's being pushed in here. Kufra, he's going to be able to stop this. It's going to be waves being synced up all over. It's going to be the Angela who's trying to proc something here. Needs to get the wave cleared as the waves are being pushed in here on two sides. What is the Lord? It's going to be the hard guard coming through. The Lord has been pushed into the base here. Is it going to be the opportunity to take this down? It's nobody's alive. Still another 20 seconds. Can the Angela Fanny combination do anything as they get engaged upon? They're trying to turret lock here. The Angela last hits it. It's going to be Econ who managed to take the game 2-0 in what I can call nothing but an insane matchup. That was super long, super crazy, and really, really insane. Not gonna lie, really insane. But anyway, well played to both teams for giving us an entertaining evening, Friday evening. It is Econ beating TVT 2-1 in this friendly best of 3. So, thank you all for watching this game with me here, Waylander, live on Waylander Gaming. We will try to bring you further action during the course of the holiday in what is supposed to be the off-season. So we'll be hearing very, very shortly from King of the Hill, MSA, and Waylander Gaming, as well as Conrica, as to what tournaments are coming up. I will have an announcement for you, so you get to know what you can sign up for. But thank you everyone for tuning in to watch. It was a pleasure having you with me. But from myself, Waylander, this is gonna be goodbye and